What Tirlán is now is a co-op of farmers, grain and dairy farmers that value life in perfect balance. So we do a lot of dairy processing. We grow the grains that feed the dairy cattle that then make the milk. We process the milk, and we create an abundance of products that go into both ingredient and consumer brands. So we would have brands like Avonmore, for example, Avonmore milk or Killed Meat and Cheese, but we also have their ingredients, fat-filled milk powders and so on that would go on a business to business. And we also have an agribusiness side. Cora is literally the first software that we have that we are using for project management. So before that, it was your usual SharePoint, email, maybe share drives, Teams calls, email and all of that, using Excel files, using PowerPoints, which is very clunky. And when the teams are starting to grow, when the projects are starting to diversify, when we're getting more and more volume of projects, we're growing as a company, then suddenly those tools that may be good for a small company or a small team are not good anymore. Then you need a lot more collaboration spaces, you need a lot more interaction, you need something that really enables the different team members, not only from the R&D, but also the sales and business development people to come together and actually have control over what's happening. An R&D person doesn't have to constantly be updating a project manager, or the project manager doesn't have to constantly be calling, oh, where is this thing going? What's the deadline? Are we waiting for this? Are we waiting for that? Can you send me that? Everything is being done as it's happening on Cora. When a project manager has a new update, or when there's a new challenge, when there's a new risk, when something has been mitigated, it can go directly into Cora. It's there, and everyone can access it. The top 3 benefits that I see on using Cora, the first one would be the reporting. You have the capability to look at the bigger picture of all the projects that you have, or you can also drill down and funnel down to see a specific project or a specific category that you want to look. And you have all this moving up and moving down, and you can see where things are. The second one would be that the project managers and the R&D leads from those projects can very easily access their projects, their updates, get the snapshot report, come into the innovation forum, and then present an update, and without having to deal with a lot of templates and a lot of different programs and a lot of different version finals, version 2 of the same thing, having to send it by email and all of that. And the third one would be the collaboration. You can give access, grant access to the people who really need it at the level that they need it, and they can collaborate. They can see they have the visualization of the project as deep or as big as they need it. You may be cutting your time from maybe half an hour spent on a presentation to just a 2-minute blah blah blah, cut. Sometimes you can have project managers that are coming to present 2 or 3 different projects. Sometimes it's just one, sometimes it's 2 or 3, and then you're cutting a lot of time on that and streamlining the process and make it more efficient.